Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix DirectX function error, that is DXGI error device removed or DXGI error device hung or access denied. So if you are receiving this error, then please follow the steps shown in this video. The first step is to delete settings folder. Now when you delete the settings folder, all the saved settings will be lost. Now to delete the settings folder, open File Explorer, then go to this PC, open C drive. Now open Users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder. If you don't see app data on the top, click on view, select show, and then put a check on hidden items, and then open app data folder. Open the local folder. Over here you can see EA Sports FC25 folder. Open this folder, and over here you will see the settings folder. You have to delete this folder. Now before we delete or make any changes, go back and then copy this EA Sports FC25 folder, and then maybe paste it to the desktop. Just create a backup. Now once you have a backup over here, now you can open EA Sports FC25. Here you can see settings, make a right click, you can delete the settings. Now you can launch the game and then check. Still you are receiving the error. In that case, next step is to rename FC25 folder. Now for this time, go back. Now when you rename this folder, all the save settings, and you might also lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So we already have a backup. So now you can go to EA Sports FC25, make a right click, and then you can click on rename. You can rename it as EA Sports FC25.old, and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. You can even delete this folder, and then but you will lose all the game progress, all the settings, everything. So you can delete this folder and then you can launch the game and then check. Now it's still not working. The next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. Now if you have Nvidia card, go to Nvidia website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for Nvidia. So go to Nvidia website, select product category. For me it's GeForce. Now select the right product series. So for me it's 30 series. So make sure that you select your series and then select your graphic card. Now once you select your graphic card, select the right operating system and then click on find. And then you will see the latest driver. So right now it's 561.09, and then click on view and then click on download. And once the download is complete, you can run this exe file and then click on agree and continue, and then select custom option, then click on next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Put a check over here and then click on next and let the installation complete. After the installation, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now AMD card user can go to AMD website, select your graphic card and update the latest driver. But before you update the latest driver, uninstall the current one, uninstall the current driver, and then restart your computer, and then go to AMD website and then install the latest driver, and then restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is for laptop users with dual graphic card. Make sure that you run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then go to graphics settings. Now click on browse over here, go to the game installation folder. So if the game is installed in C drive, open C drive. If you have the game on EA app, open program files and then open EA games, and then open EA Sports, and then select the game exe file, click on add. In my case, the game is already added. Once the game is added, click on the game, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Again click on browse, and then this time you can select the second exe file, click on add. Once added, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Now if you have the game on Steam, then open the Steam folder, like open C drive if the game is installed in C drive, program file 686, Steam, Steam apps, common. Open the game folder, select the game exe file, do the same thing. Now the next step is to disconnect external devices which you're not using. So if you have HOTAS, pedals, wheels, any kind of USB adapter, dongle connected, disconnect it. If you have extra joystick, controller connected, disconnect it. Uninstall VPN. So if you're using VPN, uninstall it. Disable overlay. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, turn it off. Also If you have any other overlay application running, like if you have Discord running, turn off the overlay in Discord settings. If you have GeForce Experience running, turn off in-game overlay setting. In-game settings, go to GeForce Experience settings and turn off in-game overlay. So, or you can simply close all the overlay application and then launch the game. You can also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner, Riva Tuner, any kind of overclocking application running, close it. If you have any kind of third-party services or application running, close it. If you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus, like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. If you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings, go to privacy and security in Windows 10, in Windows 11, in Windows 10 update and security, and then click on Windows security, click on virus and threat protection, scroll down. At the end you will see manage ransomware protection, click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow, click on add an allowed app, click on browse all apps, go to the game installation folder, select the game exe file, click on open, again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, select all the exe file, open, again click on add an allowed app, you can select this EA AntiCheat game service launcher. Once it is added, now you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to roll back graphics driver. So go to Nvidia users can go to Nvidia website, and then once you go to the website, select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card, your operating system, click on start search, scroll down, and then you will see all the drivers over here. The latest game ready driver right now is 561.09. You can try 560.94 or maybe 560.81. Download it, install it. During the installation, make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, and then restart your computer. Now AMD users, go to AMD website, and then I don't have AMD card, so this is just an example. Select graphic card, select your graphic card, and then click on submit, and then click on scroll down and then click on previous drivers, and then select your operating system, and then you can install the previous driver. And before you install the previous driver, uninstall the current driver, then restart your computer, install the previous driver like older version, and then restart your computer and then launch the game and then check. Next step is, we already ran the game on dedicated graphic card, so you can ignore this step. Okay. Now the next step is to verify or repair the game file. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage, select properties, go to install files tab, and then click on verify integrity of game files. Now once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game. Similarly, if you have the game on EA app, go to EA app, click on the game, and then click on manage. Over here you will see the repair option in the drop down option. In my case it is linked to Steam, so I don't see the option, but you will see the repair option if you have the game on EA app. After the repair, launch the game. Next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. Now for this, you can go to the game installation folder wherever the game is installed. Once you go to the game installation folder, make a right click on the game exe file, select properties, go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Try to launch the game from here. If that does not work, again go to properties. This time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, select Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. So when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, you can uncheck these boxes, hit apply, click on OK, and then again make a right click, select properties. This time click on change high DPI settings, put a check on override high DPI scaling behavior, select application, click on OK, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, then this time click on change high DPI settings, uncheck this box, OK, apply, OK, and then follow the next step. Next step is to repair EA AntiCheat. Now for this, go to the game installation folder wherever the game is installed, manage, browse, and then open the installer folder, open EA AntiCheat folder, run this EA AntiCheat installer, click on yes to allow, and then select, if you see faceit 25, select FC25. I don't see FC25, so I'll select FC24 and then click on update. Now once this is done, you should now click over here and you should be able to see FC25. Now click on update. And once the update is done, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. Select FC25 once again, click on repair, click on OK to go to the game installation folder, and then wherever the game is installed, open the game folder. You have to select the game folder. So in my case, Steam apps, select the game folder, and then you can click on repair, and here it's repairing. So here you can see repair is complete. Once the repair is complete, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working, again select FC25 and this time click on uninstall. Now once uninstall is done, now click on install. Now once install is success, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working, again select FC25, this time click on uninstall once again. Once the uninstall is done, do not install, close this window. Now you can launch the game from Steam or EA app, wherever you have the game. And during the launch, it will install EA AntiCheat. So over here you can see it's during the launch, it will install EA AntiCheat. If you receive a prompt which says yes to allow, select yes to allow and let the EA AntiCheat install, and you should be able to launch the game. Now it's still not working. In that case, the next step is to uninstall any third-party anti-cheat. So if you have faceit or any kind of other anti-cheat program, you can uninstall that other anti-cheat program and then check. Next step is to Steam users try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. So make a right click on the game, select properties, in the launch option, type in -DX11. Now you can close this, launch the game and then check. Still not working, then this time you can type in -DX12. Now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working, you can remove this, follow the next step. Now the next step is to update Windows 11 or 10 to the latest version. This is important. So go to Windows settings, go to update and security or Windows update and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, restart your computer. And after the system restart, launch the game. Now you can even you can go to Microsoft website and you can use Windows 11 installation assistant to update your Windows 11. So here you can see download now option. Click on download, run this exe file, click on yes to allow. If there is any update, it will show you update option or install option. You can install it from here. And Windows 10 users can go to this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser and then again you will see update option over here, update assistant. So click on update now, again run this exe file, click on yes to allow. If there is any update, you will see the update or install option, update it and then restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to install media feature pack. Now if this is applicable if you're using N version of Windows. I'm not using N version of Windows, but if you're using N version of Windows, you can go to Microsoft website. The link is provided in the video description. And here you can see Windows 10 N edition user, go to settings, apps and feature, optional features, then click on add a feature, type in media feature pack in the box, and then if you see media feature pack, put a check on the box and then install it and then restart your computer and then launch the game. If you have Windows 11, you can go to settings, apps, optional features, click on view features. In my case, optional feature is in system. Go to system, optional features. Maybe in N version of Windows 11, it may be in apps. So in my case, it's optional feature is here. And then click on view feature, type in media feature pack over here. And then if you see media feature pack, put a check on the box, install it. I don't have N version of Windows, so I don't have it. Or you can simply install normal version of Windows 10 or 11. And if you go to this website, you can also see scroll down. you can select your whichever version you have. So here you can see Windows 10 22H2. Just click on it, and if you see an option, let me check. Update drivers in Windows, feature pack for N version of Windows 10. And here you can see, you can select your edition, media feature pack 1903, 1809, 1803. You can install it, confirm it, and then once you download it, install it, restart your computer, and then you can go to this location. Like now you can go to this Windows 10 N edition, go to settings, apps and feature, option feature, click on add a feature, then type in media feature pack, install it, restart your computer, and then launch it. Now the next step is to install DirectX. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser, and then on this page, click on download, run this exe file, click on yes to allow, accept, next, uncheck install Bing bar, I don't want it, next, and let the installation complete. This may take a couple of seconds or maybe a few minutes, and once this is done, restart your computer, and then you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website, you will see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19, and 22. Download x86 and x64. Download both the files and then install both the files. So click on it. If you see repair option, click on repair. If you see install option, click on install. In my case, it is already installed, so it's telling me to restart my computer. Just ignore this error. Download this x64 file as well. Again, run this exe file. Now again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, install it. Just ignore this error message. Once both are installed, you have to restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to launch the game in window mode. So when you launch the game, try window mode, lower down graphics settings, and then check. So once you launch the game, go to settings, and then go to settings over here, and then go to game settings, and then go to display configuration. Now over here, if display mode is set to full screen, you can try window borderless, or you can even switch to window mode. And then if the resolution is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more. Apply the settings, confirm. Also here you can see frame rate. Now frame rate, I will set it to 60. If the VSync is on, you can turn it off and then check. If the VSync is already off, you can turn it on and then check. For me, I will just keep it off. Now here you can see dynamic resolution scale. If this is on, you can turn it off and then check. Now you can check the performance. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box, and then click on View Advanced System Settings, and then click on the first settings, and then go to Advanced tab, and then click on Change over here, and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive, and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case, that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, make sure that you select your computer. If you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, and then find the latest BIOS update available and then install the BIOS. Now in case of laptop, before you update the system BIOS, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer, and then update the system BIOS. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can just make a right click on the game, select manage. Now click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder and then delete the game folder. Restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to D drive, E drive, or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running, and you should not receive DirectX function error. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.